Good day, students. Okay, this will be the last video on linear equations, and we'll finish off by once again practicing going from a word problem to writing the equivalent linear equation. Okay, Ben bought 5 ice cream cones and received a $1.75 change from his $10 note. How much did each ice cream cone cost? So pretty much the question tells us um, what we're looking for. So the cost of an ice cream cone is going to be, I'm going to put the variable C for that because that's what we're trying to find. Okay, now there's a couple of ways of getting an equation for this. So I'm going to do it one way. You might end up with a different equation, but if you check your final answer after you solve it, you can find out if you've done it correctly. So if the cost of one ice cream cone is C dollars, then the cost of 5 ice cream cones is going to be $5C. Now that plus the $1.75 that he received in change must add up to $10. And that's the equation. So that one in particular wasn't particularly difficult to do. Once you get your head around the fact that we're going to use C to represent the cost of an ice cream cone. Alternatively, you could have said 5C equals 10 subtract $1.75 and solved it from there. Okay, let's look at a slightly more mathematical question. An isosceles triangle has a perimeter of 45 centimeters, so you have to remember that an isosceles triangle has two sides the same length and one side different. So its two equal sides each measure 6 centimeters longer than the base. And how long is the base of the triangle? Well, once again, I'll try to avoid subtracting. So if I let the length of the base equal b, we'll use lowercase b for that, then each of the equal sides is 6 centimeters longer. So length of sides, length of a side is b plus 6. And we know that the perimeter, which is the total distance around the outside, is equal to 45. So perimeter, the formula for that is sum of all sides. That's the formula that I like to use for all of my two-dimensional shapes. In this case, we know the perimeter is 45, and we've got three sides. We've got the base, plus we've got one of the longer sides, plus we have the other longer side. So again, you could have had b plus 2 times in brackets b plus 6. I just used that formula and came up with that. And once again, not too hard to solve. Add the like terms and solve the equation. Okay, third question. Again, it's a mathematical one. A triangle has angles of 2x plus 11 degrees, 3x minus 2 degrees, and 4x degrees. Find each angle. So once again, you need to draw on your knowledge of geometry. What do you know about the angle sum of a triangle? Well, we know that all the angles add up to 180 degrees. So this one actually turns out to be fairly straightforward. We know that 2x plus 11, and we don't write the units in the equation. We save that till the end, plus 3x take 2, plus 4x, and those three angles must add to 180. And there it is. There's the equation. And again, you can solve it by adding like terms, and then by first adding like terms and then solving the resulting equation. Okay, well, we'll leave it at that for solving linear equations. There's about 14 videos, I think, on that. So I think if you work through all 14 videos, well, hopefully at least you'll be a pretty good problem solver when it comes to solving linear equations. So good luck on that.